Astrological Forecast of the Conflicts for August 2024 by Ambrosius Holloway. Practical explanation related to the Middle East conflict. In the sweltering days of late August, the celestial dance between Mars and Neptune sets the stage for a drama filled with confusion and conflict. From August 22nd to 27, 2024, Mars, stationed in meticulous Virgo, stands in stark opposition to Neptune, shrouded in the mystical waters of Pisces. This cosmic clash heralds a period fraught with deception and idealistic discord. Mars, the harbinger of action and aggression, is at odds with Neptune, the dreamweaver of illusion and escapism. As these titanic energies grapple, the Middle East becomes a theater for misunderstanding and strife. In societies riddled with systemic oppression, bonds forged in shared suffering become both a source of unity and a seed for conflict. In the Middle East, the scars of occupation and discrimination form the bedrock of these connections, particularly visible in the strained landscapes of Israel and Palestine. The genesis of discord often lies in the chasm between conflicting ideologies and beliefs. Here, the spark ignites misunderstandings, fanning them into the flames of open conflict. Unity within a society is a double-edged sword. It can be a fortress of strength or a crucible of conflict. In Israel and Palestine, these bonds of cohesion are both lifelines and battlegrounds, shaping the very essence of the ongoing strife. In the delicate dance of diplomacy, unclear messages are the missteps that lead to conflict. Misunderstood words and actions sow the seeds of discord. Symbols, potent and multifaceted, can inadvertently stoke the fires of conflict when interpreted through the lens of different cultures and histories. Regions embroiled in this celestial conflict include Israel, Palestine, and their neighboring lands, where ideological and religious battles simmer beneath the surface. Establishing open channels of communication between adversaries is paramount. Neutral intermediaries or international organizations can play crucial roles in facilitating these dialogues. Ensuring that all communications are transparent and aimed at fostering understanding is vital to preventing further misunderstandings. Third-party mediators can help navigate the treacherous waters of negotiation, working to resolve disputes and mitigate conflicts born from miscommunication. Israel and Palestine. Initiatives that promote mutual understanding and cooperation are essential. Joint community projects and educational programs can bridge the chasms of division. It is crucial to recognize and address the deep-rooted grievances that fuel current conflicts. Mechanisms such as truth and reconciliation commissions can pave the way for healing. Investing in social programs that strengthen community bonds is essential. Economic development, healthcare, education, and infrastructure projects that benefit all groups can build a foundation for lasting peace. Training diplomats, leaders, and community members in cultural sensitivity and effective communication can reduce the risk of unintended symbols sparking conflict. Educating the public about the importance of clear communication and the potential for misinterpreted symbols to offend can foster a more understanding and cohesive society. In these tumultuous times, the interplay of celestial forces reminds us of the delicate balance between action and illusion and the profound impact of our earthly bonds and conflicts. As we navigate the challenges, clarity, understanding, and cohesion will be our guiding stars. Oslo Accords. Amid the tumultuous history of the Middle East, the Oslo Accords stand as a beacon of hope. These agreements between Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization (PLO) sought to pave the path to peace. The success of these accords hinged on the clarity of mediated communication and the genuine willingness of both parties to negotiate and compromise. The historical significance of the Oslo Accords lies not only in their immediate outcomes, but also in the precedent they set for future peace efforts. Community dialogue programs. In the heart of regions where Israeli and Palestinian communities coexist, community dialogue programs have emerged as powerful tools for building trust and reducing tensions. These programs, often set in safe, facilitated environments, allow participants to share their personal experiences and perspectives. By fostering mutual understanding and empathy, these dialogues break down barriers and cultivate a sense of shared humanity, which is crucial for long-term peace. China. Astrological influence: Saturn retrograde in Pisces on China in August 2024. Astrological influence. Dates: all of August 2024. Saturn's retrograde motion in Pisces throughout August suggests a time of internal restructuring and a focus on domestic issues rather than external conflicts. The square to Mars on August 14th might bring some friction in international relations, but not necessarily lead to outright conflict. Advice: focus on stabilizing internal matters and exercise caution in international affairs. Internal restructuring. Saturn's retrograde invites introspection and internal restructuring. Sociologically, this means examining and strengthening internal social bonds and group cohesion within the country. Efforts should center on enhancing expressive bonds, emotional connections, instrumental bonds, practical cooperation, and normative bonds, shared values and norms. This period is ideal for addressing internal cultural diversity and integrating various national subcultures. Government and social leaders should foster dialogues and policies that promote cultural nesting and linkage, encouraging harmonious coexistence and collaboration among different cultural groups. Understanding the distribution of social power and ensuring equitable access to resources and opportunities can help stabilize the domestic environment. Empowerment strategies, such as promoting leadership at the grassroots level and ensuring fair representation of minority and marginalized groups, will be crucial. During Saturn retrograde, clear and effective communication with international partners is paramount. Utilizing multiple communication channels and managing both intended and unintended symbols appropriately can help avoid misunderstandings. Building and maintaining trust with other nations is crucial. Social exchange theory emphasizes the importance of reciprocal relationships, where mutual benefits are highlighted. China should engage in diplomatic efforts that showcase its willingness to cooperate and share rewards, thus building stronger international bonds. With the square to Mars potentially causing friction, managing conflicts carefully is essential. China should employ strategies that de-escalate tensions, such as emotional identification, understanding and addressing the emotions of others, and conflict resolution mechanisms that focus on mutual benefits and long-term cooperation. In China. In Confucian benevolence, China's leadership must bolster social welfare programs to bridge domestic inequalities. This approach ensures that every citizen feels valued and supported, fostering a more cohesive society. Celebrating cultural heritage and communal activities can be powerful antidotes to social fragmentation. By promoting festivals and gatherings that highlight the rich tapestry of China's cultural diversity, the government can enhance social cohesion and unity. Education reforms that emphasize the importance of cultural diversity and social cooperation are crucial. These reforms will not only broaden young minds, but also instill the values of empathy and mutual respect, which are essential for the nation's future. In the international arena, China should seek to resolve potential friction points through multilateral dialogues. Diplomatic engagement with multiple stakeholders ensures that misunderstandings are minimized and cooperation is maximized. By actively participating in global humanitarian initiatives, China can build a positive image on the world stage. This involvement demonstrates a commitment to global well-being and fosters goodwill among nations. Cultural exchanges and partnerships in science and technology serve as pillars of soft power. These initiatives not only showcase China's advancements, but also create bonds of friendship and collaboration that transcend political boundaries. Now, Russia and the planets. Russia and Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, all of August 2024. Pluto, the harbinger of transformation and power, retrogrades through the disciplined sign of Capricorn, casting a profound influence on Russia's governance and internal dynamics. The retrograde motion, peaking around August 19th when Venus squares Pluto, portends a period of intense internal power struggles rather than external conflict. Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn underscores a critical phase of power restructuring and governance challenges. This celestial event resonates deeply with the sociological concepts of power resources and the process of social power, highlighting the importance of internal dynamics in the escalation and de-escalation of tensions. Pluto's transformative energy suggests that Russia is poised for significant internal reforms, necessitating careful and strategic handling to ensure stability and prevent external conflicts. Implementing structured and transparent internal reforms is essential to address power imbalances. These reforms should create a more equitable distribution of resources and opportunities, thereby reducing internal friction and fostering a more harmonious society. Establishing robust mechanisms will help manage internal disputes without allowing them to spill over into external conflicts. These mechanisms should focus on dialogue, mediation, and the equitable resolution of grievances. Encouraging inclusive governance practices that consider the voices and needs of all stakeholders is crucial for fostering cohesion and stability. This approach ensures that governance is not only effective, but also seen as legitimate and fair by the populace. Enhancing communication channels within the government and with the public is vital to ensure transparency and build trust. Open and honest communication helps to demystify governance processes and foster a sense of collective ownership and responsibility. As Russia navigates the transformative currents of Pluto's retrograde in Capricorn, the focus must be on internal stabilization and inclusive governance. By embracing these strategies, Russia can turn this period of potential upheaval into an opportunity for profound and positive change. USA, Jupiter in Taurus squares the Sun in Leo. Dates: August 10 to 15, 2024. Astrological influence. As Jupiter in Taurus forms a tense square with the Sun in Leo, the United States enters a period where overconfidence and expansive tendencies may reign supreme. This celestial clash could manifest in foreign policy challenges or economic turbulence. Jupiter's expansive nature clashes with the ego-driven Sun, potentially leading to overextension and conflicts that could shake the very foundations of international. Foreign policy decisions and economic strategies hinge on complex interactions between nations and various groups within these countries. Each move is a delicate dance, with missteps potentially leading to global ripples. The fabric of international relations is woven with economic ties, diplomatic agreements, and strategic alliances. However, the strain of overextension during this period could weaken these bonds, risking conflicts or cooperation breakdowns. The USA's policies, both domestic and international, must adeptly navigate diverse cultural expectations and norms. An overconfident approach in global dealings could disrupt these delicate negotiations, leading to misunderstandings and discord. In this period, the importance of effective, multi-channel communication, from diplomatic talks to economic summits and media outreach, cannot be overstated. Overconfidence in messaging or miscommunication can quickly exacerbate tensions, turning minor issues into significant conflicts. It is crucial to recognize and respect cultural differences in communication styles. Misunderstandings fueled by an inflated sense of certainty can easily lead to conflicts during this astrological alignment. The interplay of national identity and attitudes towards foreign nations profoundly impacts policy decisions. Overconfident, nationalistic sentiments may drive the USA towards aggressive foreign policies, straining international relationships. During this period, economic or diplomatic aggression might stem from a perceived need to uphold national status and assert dominance, reflecting the inflated confidence of the times. The potential for international cooperation to suffer is high, as nations may prioritize their interests over global consensus. The tendency to conform to self-interest rather than cooperative goals could hinder collective progress. USA. The USA's overconfidence might result in less cooperative stances, affecting global aid and economic exchange policies. This period requires a careful balance between self-assured actions and collaborative efforts. The alignment of Jupiter and the Sun could heighten competition and conflict, both economically and diplomatically. Strategies must focus on de-escalation and finding common ground, ensuring that overconfidence does not lead to unnecessary confrontations. In these few intense days of August 2024, the USA must navigate the astrological waters with caution and diplomacy. The clash of Jupiter's expansiveness and the Sun's ego can be a double-edged sword, offering opportunities for growth if handled wisely, but posing significant risks if driven by unchecked overconfidence. The key lies in balancing national pride with global cooperation, ensuring that the nation's actions foster stability and mutual respect on the world stage. Countries and regions involved. As Jupiter in Taurus squares the Sun in Leo, the ripples of this celestial clash will be felt far and wide, touching various regions across the globe. Middle East, the delicate fabric of ongoing diplomatic efforts in this region, may fray under the pressure of overconfident policies. Historical alliances and fragile peace processes could be risky if handled with undue arrogance. Asia-Pacific, economic policies in this vibrant and diverse region may encounter significant pushback. Overextension of influence could lead to conflicts, challenging the balance of power and trade relationships that have been painstakingly built over the years. Europe, traditional European allies might be at odds with an assertive United States. The bonds forged through decades of cooperation could strain under the weight of expansive and overconfident American strategies. To navigate this astrological tempest, a series of carefully crafted strategies can help ensure stability and foster positive international relations. Diplomatic efforts should prioritize caution and humility. Embracing a measured approach will help avoid escalating tensions, preserving the delicate equilibrium of global relations. Economic and military strategies must be rooted in realism and sustainability. Focusing on long-term stability rather than short-term gains will help prevent the detrimental effects of overextension. USA. Enhance diplomatic communication across multiple platforms. Ensuring clear and consistent messaging through various channels will mitigate misunderstandings and foster a more cooperative international environment. Acknowledge and respect cultural differences in all negotiations. By embracing the rich tapestry of global cultures, stronger and more resilient international relationships can be built, enhancing mutual understanding and trust. Employ robust conflict resolution strategies to de-escalate potential conflicts. Building cooperative frameworks and focusing on common ground will pave the way for lasting peace and collaboration. By integrating these strategies, the United States can transform August 2024's challenging period into an opportunity for growth and strengthened global alliances. The key lies in balancing ambition with humility, ensuring that every step taken on the international stage is of cautious confidence and respectful engagement. European Union forecast. As we delve into the profound influence of astrological phenomena, particularly the Venus retrograde in Leo during August 2024, we uncover a rich tapestry of social and political dynamics within European countries. This period, imbued with vivid imagery and sensory experiences, promises to captivate our imagination as we explore the intricate interplay of historical context, societal interactions, and personal attitudes. Reassessment of values and alliances. Dates, all of August 2024. The celestial dance of Venus retrograde in Leo invites a reassessment of values and alliances. From August 12 to 18, as Venus squares Uranus in Taurus, we can anticipate sudden and unexpected changes that will ripple through political and economic landscapes. Flexibility and adaptability are paramount. Reevaluating alliances and economic strategies is essential to navigate these unpredictable shifts. During this retrograde, societies may scrutinize the bedrock of their social bonds, leading to a potential shift in social dynamics. Social interactions, once taken for granted, may undergo profound examination, revealing new facets and possibilities. The reassessment of alliances could affect various bonds: expressive, instrumental, and normative. This period underscores the need for stronger cohesion to withstand the unexpected changes that may arise. European Union countries might reassess their political alliances and economic bonds. This reassessment could manifest in shifts in EU policies or member state relations, necessitating a flexible and adaptive approach to maintain unity. Encourage open dialogues and negotiations to reinforce social bonds, focusing on mutual interests and cooperative strategies to address sudden changes. The retrograde could disrupt traditional communication channels, leading to misunderstandings or misinterpretations. In this context, multi-channel communication and the use of significant symbols become crucial. Existing communication disparities among different social groups may be highlighted, emphasizing the need for inclusive and effective communication strategies. Political leaders and organizations in Europe should employ multi-channel communication to convey changes in policies and alliances effectively, ensuring all stakeholders are informed and engaged. Implement transparent and inclusive communication practices, utilizing various media to reach diverse audiences and mitigate potential misunderstandings. European Union. This period may shift social attitudes towards political and economic entities. Stereotypes and prejudices could be challenged, prompting a reevaluation of societal perceptions. Venus's retrograde influence might cause individuals and groups to process complex information differently, impacting their social attitudes and attributions. Changes in public opinion towards political figures or economic policies in Europe may emerge. Understanding these shifts can help develop strategies to address and mitigate negative perceptions. Promote public education and awareness campaigns to foster a deeper understanding of the changes, encouraging positive and constructive social attitudes. The retrograde phase exerts a profound influence on social dynamics, particularly in the realms of social facilitation and cooperation. This period can precipitate sudden changes that challenge established norms, compelling individuals and groups to adapt swiftly. The vivid imagery of a retrograde underscores the turbulence as social cohesion is tested and new patterns of interaction emerge. Reevaluating alliances during this time can significantly impact helping behaviors and reward exchanges within and between social groups. This reassessment necessitates a keen awareness of the shifting landscape of social support and reciprocity, highlighting the fluid nature of social bonds. In the context of European countries, this retrograde may necessitate an overhaul of cooperative frameworks and reward systems. Nations must be prepared to accommodate new alliances and economic strategies, illustrating the need for flexibility in international relations. Developing policies that promote cooperation and mutual support is paramount. These policies should emphasize the benefits of adaptive and resilient social structures, ensuring that nations can navigate the uncertainties of the retrograde period effectively. The retrograde can heighten tensions and conflicts, making it crucial to delve into the social definitions of aggression. Understanding these underlying definitions is essential for navigating the intensified atmosphere as social norms around aggression are scrutinized. Unexpected changes during this time can exacerbate conflicts and power inequalities. Effective conflict resolution strategies are necessary to address these issues, as the retrograde brings to light the fragility of social hierarchies and the potential for discord. European Union. Political and economic conflicts in Europe will likely intensify during the retrograde. Constructively addressing these conflicts can prevent escalation, underscoring the importance of proactive measures. Implementing conflict resolution and mediation programs is critical. These programs should focus on equitable solutions and reducing power imbalances, promoting harmony and stability amid the retrograde's challenges. The retrograde phase wields a profound influence on the intricate dance of power dynamics within social and political structures. This celestial shift can ripple through the corridors of authority, subtly altering behaviors and attitudes. Imagine the atmosphere as a delicate balance teetering, where every move can stabilize or disrupt the harmony. During this time of reassessment, reevaluating alliances becomes essential. Leaders must craft new strategies and marshal different resources to maintain stability, echoing the adaptive prowess of a seasoned sailor navigating a tempestuous sea. European leaders, facing the unpredictable winds of political and economic realignments, may need to adopt innovative power strategies. The necessity for adaptation is akin to the strategic maneuvers of historical figures like Winston Churchill during wartime upheavals, where flexibility and resourcefulness were paramount. Strategy. To fortify leadership and uphold social order, it is crucial to encourage using expert, informational, and personal resources. This echoes the wisdom of historical tacticians who relied on diverse strengths to guide their nations through turbulent times. Countries and regions involved: France, Italy, United Kingdom. In the spirit of diplomatic pioneers like Charles de Gaulle and Franklin D. Roosevelt, promoting open dialogue and negotiation transparency ensures that all perspectives are considered. This fosters a sense of mutual respect and collaboration. By encouraging cultural exchange programs, we channel the essence of the Renaissance, where the fusion of ideas and cultures sparked unprecedented progress and understanding. Such programs can reduce diplomatic tensions and build bridges of mutual respect. Implementing mediation and conflict resolution techniques echoes the ancient practices of tribal councils and modern peacekeeping efforts. These methods address and resolve disputes constructively, paving the way for lasting harmony. Clear and inclusive communication strategies are vital. They ensure that all group members grasp and align with shared meanings and symbols, much like the unifying power of iconic speeches that have shaped history. Workshops and training sessions bridge communication gaps between different cultural and social groups. They resemble historical academies and forums that fostered intellectual and social cohesion. Encouraging self-reflection and open discussions about social identities and attitudes fosters a deeper understanding and acceptance of diverse perspectives. This mirrors the enlightening dialogues of philosophers and social reformers throughout history. Educational programs that address stereotypes and promote social esteem and prejudice reduction are crucial. These initiatives echo the transformative power of historical education movements that reshaped societal attitudes. As Venus retrograde in Leo unfolds, it stirs the cauldron of relationships and values, often igniting conflicts and aggressive behaviors. This celestial event compels a reassessment, challenging the very foundations of interpersonal dynamics. The vibrant yet tumultuous energy of Leo during this retrograde can bring to light the raw intensity of unresolved tensions. By delving into the social definitions of aggression and its situational explanations, one can navigate these stormy waters with greater insight, transforming discord into a path for growth. France, Italy, United Kingdom. Drawing from the wisdom of historical peacemakers, implementing conflict resolution training and mediation services is paramount. These methods, akin to the diplomatic efforts of figures like Nelson Mandela, provide structured pathways to address and resolve disputes peacefully. By fostering an environment where open dialogue and mutual respect prevail, the fiery conflicts of Venus and Leo can be soothed and transformed. In the spirit of ancient philosophers and modern psychologists, encouraging emotional intelligence and self-regulation practices is essential. Techniques that manage emotional arousal and reduce aggressive behaviors act as a balm, allowing individuals to channel their intense emotions constructively. These practices, much like the teachings of historical sages, promote inner harmony and social cohesion. The reassessment of relationships and values during Venus retrograde in Leo also serves as a potent catalyst for empowerment and social change. This period illuminates resource shortages and mobilizes communities to address these challenges, fostering resilience and well-being. The energy of Leo, bold and dynamic, propels efforts toward transformative action, echoing the pioneering spirit of social reformers throughout history. Channeling the spirit of legendary community organizers, engaging in community organizing and development efforts is crucial. By addressing resource shortages and promoting social change, these initiatives harness the collective power of communities, much like the grassroots movements that have historically driven societal progress. Educating the public about empowerment strategies and the importance of resource expansion is akin to the enlightenment brought forth by great educators and leaders. These efforts enhance community resilience and well-being, fostering a sense of collective empowerment that resonates through time. Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands forecast. Uranus in Taurus, August 2024. Influence. As Uranus strides into Taurus, it heralds a season of sudden and unforeseen transformations. This celestial upheaval disrupts the bedrock of financial systems, resources, and societal stability. Picture a seismic shift reverberating through the financial capitals of Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands, shaking the foundations of economic stability and invoking a profound sense of uncertainty. In the wake of economic disruptions, the societal landscape can become a fertile ground for increased aggression and conflict. The sudden instability in financial systems acts as a catalyst, transforming economic stress into social tension. Imagine the simmering frustration of individuals and groups, their anxieties magnified by the unpredictability of their financial futures, manifesting in heightened social aggression. The abrupt changes introduced by Uranus in Taurus create situational stress, challenging the societal norms of patience and cooperation. The economic tremors unsettle the populace, leading to a reactive surge in aggressive behaviors as people grapple with losing financial security and stability. To navigate this turbulent period, implementing policies that cushion the economic blow is imperative. Offering robust social support systems and promoting community cohesion can act as buffers against the rising tide of aggression. Envision a support network woven through transparent communication and communal solidarity, mitigating the harsh impacts of financial gimmicks. The upheaval in financial systems wrought by Uranus's influence disrupts the principles of social exchange, trust, and shared reward values. The traditional norms of reciprocity and institutional trust are tested like a ship weathering the storm, with every plank and sail scrutinized for resilience. Economic upheaval shakes the foundations of social trust and the established norms of reward exchange. As financial institutions struggle to adapt, the fragile balance of reciprocity within society teeters, threatening the cohesion and trust that underpins social interactions. Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. Stabilizing these social exchange dynamics requires building transparent communication channels and maintaining trust through consistent, fair policies. Imagine financial institutions as lighthouses in the storm, guiding with clarity and reliability. Ensuring fair practices and upholding the integrity of financial systems can restore trust, much like a steady captain steering a ship through tempestuous seas. In times of resource instability, the delicate balance of socioeconomic equality is often disrupted, casting a harsh light on the fissures within society. This instability magnifies existing disparities, leading to heightened discrimination and social stratification. Picture a landscape where resource access is unevenly distributed, accentuating differences in performance, race, and sex. The rich tapestry of society begins to fray at the edges, revealing the underlying tensions and inequities. Resource instability serves as a magnifying glass, intensifying the visibility of socioeconomic inequalities. As resources become scarce, the competition for them becomes fierce, often exacerbating discrimination against marginalized groups. This heightened struggle underscores the need for a vigilant approach to promoting equity and inclusion. To address these pressing issues, implementing policies aimed at reducing inequality and promoting equitable resource distribution is crucial. These policies must be robust, akin to the comprehensive reforms championed by social justice pioneers. Additionally, supporting marginalized communities through targeted initiatives can bridge the gaps and foster a more inclusive society. Imagine a society where the scaffolding of support is built with care, ensuring that no one is left behind and every individual has equal access to resources and opportunities. Integrating diverse cultural backgrounds within social groups is a dynamic process akin to weaving a complex and colorful tapestry. This meshing requires continuous negotiation and renegotiation of internal culture to create cohesive and functional social units. The blending of cultures enriches the social fabric, but it also necessitates careful management to ensure harmony and mutual respect. The successful integration of multiple cultures hinges on navigating the complexities of cultural differences. This process is vital for fostering cohesive social groups that are not only functional, but also enriched by their diversity. Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. Encouraging intercultural dialogue and promoting inclusivity are essential for enhancing group cohesion. Creating platforms for cultural exchange can serve as bridges, linking diverse cultural backgrounds and fostering understanding. Visualize a vibrant marketplace of ideas where the free exchange of artistic practices and perspectives leads to a more prosperous, more cohesive community. The interplay between reference and minority groups can significantly influence the formation of coalitions within social group dynamics. In triads, groups of three, these dynamics shape power structures and decision-making processes, often determining the group's overall functionality and cohesion. Facilitating equal participation and recognizing the contributions of all group members are crucial for strengthening coalition formation. By fostering an environment of mutual respect, where every voice is heard and valued, social groups can navigate the complexities of internal dynamics more effectively. Imagine a roundtable discussion where every participant, regardless of background, is given equal weight and consideration, leading to more balanced and effective decision-making. In the bustling agora of societal interaction, significant symbols and shared meanings serve as the currency of communication. These symbols, encompassing language, rituals, and cultural artifacts, are the lifeblood that sustains the collective understanding of situations and social interactions. Imagine the vibrant marketplace where the exchange of words, gestures, and symbols forms a dance of mutual comprehension, each step meticulously choreographed through centuries of cultural evolution. The reasoning behind this intricate dance lies in the necessity of a common framework. Symbols and meanings shared within a society are the glue that binds individuals together, defining their interactions and fostering a collective consciousness. Picture a tapestry where each thread represents a different symbol, and together they create a masterpiece of societal coherence. Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. To enhance this shared understanding, strategies must be employed to promote cultural literacy and improve communication channels. Imagine the dawn breaking over a city where diverse voices harmonize, each contributing to a richer, more inclusive narrative. Recognizing and embracing diverse symbolic representations can bridge gaps and create a mosaic of mutual respect and understanding. Across the globe, communication styles are as varied as the landscapes they traverse. Each cultural, gender, race, and class group brings its unique hue to the kaleidoscope of social interaction. The reasoning behind this diversity lies in the myriads of experiences and historical contexts that shape each group's communication style. Strategies to navigate this vibrant landscape include training in intercultural communication and promoting diversity awareness. Picture a vast, interconnected web where each node represents a different cultural perspective, and the threads that connect them symbolize the efforts to understand and appreciate these differences. Creating inclusive communication policies is akin to constructing bridges over chasms of misunderstanding, allowing for the free flow of ideas and fostering a more cohesive society. The formation and influence of social identities and attitudes on behavior are complex interplays, much like the delicate balance of a mobile phone. Each social identity, be it ethnic, gender, or familial, adds weight and shapes the overall dynamics. The reasoning here is that these identities and attitudes influence behavior and social interactions, casting long shadows over the landscape of human experience. To cultivate positive social attitudes and challenge stereotypes, strategies must be in place to promote inclusive identity representations. Picture a garden where diverse flowers bloom, each adding to beauty and harmony. Encouraging positive social attitudes is like nurturing these flowers, ensuring they grow strong and resilient against the winds of prejudice. Self-identities and self-esteem are deeply rooted in social structures and influenced by class, gender, and family dynamics. Imagine a tree, its roots reaching deep into the soil of social influences, drawing sustenance from the surrounding environment. The reasoning here is clear. These factors shape individual attitudes and behaviors, and addressing them is crucial for personal growth and well-being. Germany, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. Strategies to support self-development and promote positive self-identities are like providing the necessary nutrients for this tree to thrive. Addressing structural barriers to self-esteem is akin to removing rocks and obstacles from the soil, allowing the roots to spread and the tree to grow tall and strong. In the grand theater of human interaction, the dynamics of performance, conformity, and cooperation play pivotal roles in shaping social behavior. Imagine a bustling marketplace where traders and buyers engage in a dance of negotiation and exchange, each movement governed by unspoken norms. In such vibrant settings, social interactions often involve conforming to established norms, particularly when faced with conflicting information. The reasoning behind this conformity lies in the human desire for social harmony and avoiding discord. To counter the pressures of conformity, strategies must be implemented to encourage critical thinking and foster environments where diverse opinions are respected. Picture a round-table discussion where voices from all walks of life are heard and valued, creating a mosaic of perspectives. Promoting cooperative behaviors in such environments can mitigate the negative effects of conformity pressures, allowing individuals to thrive in a culture of mutual respect and understanding. In the annals of history, the tale of the Good Samaritan stands as a testament to the power of altruism and the impact of personality on helping behavior. Imagine a winding road where a traveler, fallen and injured, is aided by a compassionate stranger, defying social expectations. This narrative illustrates how helping behavior is influenced by personality traits and social contexts, with reward exchange theory explaining how interactions based on trust and reciprocity can foster such behavior. To cultivate a society where helping behavior flourishes, strategies must be adopted to create supportive social environments, recognize and reward altruistic actions, and promote social norms that value kindness and cooperation. Envision a community garden where every act of kindness plants a seed of trust, eventually blossoming into a thriving ecosystem of support and solidarity. In the symphony of social behavior, performance and cooperation are the harmonious notes that create a balanced and cohesive melody. Forecast for Germany and other European nations. Mars in Virgo, August 1 to 22, 2024, a season of precision and scrutiny. As the celestial dance of Mars enters the meticulous domain of Virgo, a powerful emphasis on precision, analysis, and critical evaluation takes center stage. This cosmic influence, rich in detailed scrutiny, promises to weave a tapestry of challenges and opportunities, especially in areas demanding accuracy and careful consideration. Influence on nations, Germany and beyond. The analytical spirit of Mars in Virgo casts its influence over countries known for their meticulous and detailed approach, such as Germany and other European. Here, internal and external conflicts may arise, particularly around health policies, environmental concerns, and economic specifics. Picture a meticulous watchmaker, carefully examining each gear and spring to ensure flawless performance. This is the spirit Mars in Virgo imparts, urging nations to scrutinize and refine their policies and practices. In sectors where detailed work and accuracy are paramount, healthcare, environmental activism, and economics, the influence of Mars in Virgo will be profoundly felt. Health professionals, environmental activists, and economists will find their work under the microscope, necessitating precise and collaborative communication. Imagine a symphony where each note must be played with perfect accuracy, each musician in harmony. Such is the environment Mars in Virgo fosters. Societal norms and regulations, particularly those governing health and environmental policies, will undergo rigorous review. Groups adhering to strict guidelines will either find their bonds strengthened by their compliance or challenged to adapt to new, higher standards. Envision a gardener meticulously pruning a bonsai tree, each cut shaping a more refined and resilient form. This is the transformative potential of Mars in Virgo on societal norms. Organizations and groups will need to renegotiate their internal cultures to accommodate the heightened standards brought by Mars in Virgo. This period may see the adoption of stricter health protocols or more detailed environmental policies. Picture a sculptor chipping away at a marble block, gradually revealing the form within. Such is the process of refining organizational culture under this influence. Effective communication becomes crucial, particularly in conveying precise health and environmental information. Germany and beyond. Effective communication becomes crucial, particularly in conveying precise health and environmental information. Multi-channel strategies will ensure that detailed information is shared accurately across various platforms. Imagine a lighthouse, its beam cutting through the fog to guide ships safely to shore. Such is the role of clear, multi-channel communication during this period. The emphasis on precision and analytical communication will enhance the clarity of task-related information, reducing misunderstandings, and improving overall efficiency. Visualize a finely tuned engine, each part working seamlessly together to drive the machine forward. This is the potential for task efficiency under Mars in Virgo. Detailed analysis of health policies and environmental issues may elevate those with expertise in these areas, influencing social dynamics and power structures within groups and organizations. Picture a scholar meticulously studying ancient texts, their knowledge granting them a revered status among their peers. Such is the power of expertise in this period. In institutional settings, especially within health and environmental sectors, clear rules of conversation will be essential. These guidelines will help manage detailed discussions, ensuring all necessary information is communicated effectively. Envision a council meeting where each speaker's time is carefully allocated, ensuring a fair and thorough deliberation. This is the model for effective conversation under Mars in Virgo. As Mars traverses the sign of Virgo, the call for precision and analysis becomes unmistakable. This period invites us to embrace detailed scrutiny, refine our practices, and communicate with clarity, ensuring that every gear in the grand clockwork of society functions with flawless precision. Mars and Virgo's influence on health issues will usher in an era of heightened analytical scrutiny, prompting a deeper understanding of the root causes of health-related problems. This shift will likely lead to a societal emphasis on preventive measures and meticulously crafted health policies. As a result, public attitudes may evolve towards a more proactive and detail-oriented approach to health, intertwining historical advancements in medical science with contemporary preventive strategies. Mars in Virgo. Individuals who thrive on precision and meticulousness will find their self-esteem and self-efficacy bolstered under Mars in Virgo's guidance. The cultural valuation of these attributes will offer them a newfound sense of worth and capability. Conversely, those who find precision challenging may encounter hurdles, necessitating adaptive strategies to maintain their confidence and performance. Mars in Virgo's meticulous energy will amplify social facilitation in environments that demand detailed-oriented tasks, fostering cooperation and heightened performance among skilled individuals. However, this same influence could induce social inhibition in those less adept at precision, potentially affecting their contributions and social dynamics within group settings. The era of Mars in Virgo will likely usher in a period of increased conformity, particularly in health and environmental practices. The societal standards of precision and detail will create a framework where adherence is rewarded and nonconformity might lead to social and legal consequences. This dynamic reflects historical precedents where societal expectations shaped individual behavior and compliance. In this landscape, reward exchange will be intricately tied to the adherence to high standards and the effective resolution of complex problems. Those who align with the meticulous demands of health policies and environmental issues will find themselves recognized and rewarded, further reinforcing the cultural value of precision and detail. Conflicts arising under Mars in Virgo's influence will often revolve around detailed matters or health-related concerns. The resolution of these conflicts will necessitate transparent communication and precise problem-solving strategies, echoing historical instances where clarity and accuracy were pivotal in conflict de-escalation. Finally, the importance of expert resources in health and environmental fields will be magnified. As detailed knowledge and precision become highly prized assets, those with expertise in these areas will find their influence and power resources significantly enhanced. This mirrors historical contexts, where specialized knowledge often dictated social and political power dynamics, underscoring the enduring relevance of precision and expertise in shaping our world. Mars in Virgo. With a focus on health policies, heightened scrutiny on institutional discrimination could ignite a wave of reforms addressing inequalities in healthcare access and outcomes. This transformative period might draw parallels to historical movements for social justice, where persistent advocacy and legislative efforts led to significant societal changes. The echoes of past struggles and victories will resonate, underscoring the enduring quest for equity and fairness in healthcare. Strong social bonds, forged through shared health and environmental standards, will serve as a powerful mechanism of social control. These bonds, rooted in a collective adherence to detailed norms and regulations, will reduce deviant behavior. This phenomenon mirrors historical instances where unified communities, bound by common values and goals, successfully curbed social deviancy and promoted harmony. Rising discontent over health and environmental issues will ignite collective action, with groups forming to demand precise policy changes and advocate for meticulous solutions. This groundswell of activism echoes historical social movements, where collective dissatisfaction spurred significant policy reforms and societal advancements. The fervor and determination of these modern-day movements will draw strength from the lessons of the past. Collective actions emphasizing health and environmental precision will push these issues to the forefront of public policy. This could lead to substantial social and legislative transformations, reminiscent of historical shifts where grassroots efforts succeeded in altering the course of public policy. The drive for precision and detail in these realms will underscore the importance of informed and deliberate policymaking. Implementing multi-channel communication strategies will ensure the accurate dissemination of health and environmental information. Drawing from historical precedents of successful public information campaigns, these efforts will foster informed and engaged communities. encouraging instrumental and normative bonds within groups by fostering a culture of precision and detail, particularly in health and environmental sectors, will fortify social cohesion. This strategy parallels historical examples where strong communal ties bolstered collective resilience and progress. Mars in Virgo, providing training and support to individuals to improve their precision and analytical skills will boost their self-esteem and efficacy. This approach echoes historical educational reforms that empowered individuals through knowledge and skill development. Supporting movements and coalitions that advocate for detailed health policies and environmental reforms will ensure these issues become public priorities. The momentum of these collective actions will draw inspiration from historical movements that reshaped societal norms and policies. Reforming health policies to eliminate institutional discrimination will ensure equitable access and outcomes for all populations. This endeavor will mirror historical efforts to dismantle systemic inequalities and promote social justice. By integrating these strategies, countries like Germany can navigate the challenges posed by Mars in Virgo, transforming potential conflicts into opportunities for positive and constructive change. This approach will resonate with historical examples of resilience and resourcefulness, where meticulous planning and collective effort led to profound societal advancements. France, Italy, and the United Kingdom and the planets. Jupiter in Taurus square Sun in Leo, August 10 to 15, 2024. As Jupiter in Taurus squares the Sun in Leo, the heavens choreograph a cosmic dance of overconfidence and expansionist tendencies. This astrological alignment promises to stir conflicts over resources and territorial claims, reverberating through the social and political landscapes of France, Italy, and the United Kingdom. To grasp its full impact, one must view it through the lens of historical precedent and sociological analysis. Jupiter in Taurus, embodying stability, material wealth, and growth, squares off against the Sun in Leo, the celestial symbol of pride and leadership. This clash can ignite conflicts within social groups and coalitions, as the planet's energies compel a reevaluation of alliances and strategies. The pressing need for negotiation and coalition formation becomes evident, with countries or groups striving to extend their influence or seize control over valuable resources. Countries and regions involved, France, Italy, and the United Kingdom, are poised at the center of this astrological storm, where internal and external group dynamics demand the renegotiation of alliances. And to navigate this turbulent period, it is crucial to foster transparent communication and diligent negotiation within groups. Drawing on historical examples of successful diplomacy can illuminate pathways to harmony and mutual understanding. The tension between Jupiter and the Sun may lead to a cacophony of miscommunications and misinterpreted symbols, both within and between nations. Overconfidence might color messages with an air of dominance or imperialism, straining diplomatic relations among European countries. Countries and regions involved. Diplomatic exchanges among France, Italy, and the United Kingdom could become fraught with misunderstanding and misinterpretation. Adopting multi-channel communication strategies will be essential. Ensuring that messages are clear and that significant symbols and shared meanings are comprehensively understood by all parties can prevent diplomatic faux pas and maintain international harmony. Jupiter in Taurus's expansionist zeal may fan the flames of nationalistic fervor, while the Sun in Leo's influence could inflate national pride to dizzying heights. These cosmic forces might exacerbate stereotypes and prejudice, leading to heightened social tensions and divisions within France, Italy, and UK. Jupiter in Taurus square Sun in Leo, August 10-15, 2024. The national identities and attitudes in these countries could become more pronounced, possibly deepening social rifts and fomenting prejudice. Educational campaigns aimed at addressing and countering stereotypes and prejudice are imperative. Promoting a more inclusive national identity will help mitigate the negative social impacts of this astrological aspect, drawing on historical lessons of unity and inclusivity. As the cosmos align, overconfidence and expansionist tendencies may give rise to policies that unintentionally cement existing inequalities or even birth new forms of discrimination. The already complex power dynamics between dominant and minority groups may become even more pronounced, reminiscent of historical periods where unchecked ambition led to social stratification. France, Italy, and the United Kingdom stand at a critical juncture, needing to confront and address potential inequalities exacerbated by expansionist policies. These nations, steeped in rich histories of both progress and conflict, must navigate this terrain with a keen awareness of past lessons. Scrutinize new policies through the lens of equity, ensuring they promote fair resource distribution and incorporate robust anti-discrimination measures. This approach echoes historical movements for civil rights and social justice, where vigilant policymaking played a pivotal role in advancing equality. Jupiter in Taurus underscores the significance of material and economic power, while the Sun in Leo highlights the allure of leadership and authority. This celestial interplay can spark intense struggles for power and influence, shaping societal behaviors and attitudes in profound ways. Such dynamics recall historical eras where economic might and charismatic leadership dictated the course of nations. Political and economic power struggles within and between France, Italy, and the United Kingdom could reach a boiling point. These regions, with their intricate webs of historical alliances and rivalries, are no strangers to the complexities of power dynamics. To navigate these turbulent waters, promote power-sharing arrangements and inclusive governance models. These strategies, grounded in historical precedents of coalition building and shared authority, can mitigate conflicts and foster balanced power dynamics. Emphasizing inclusivity and cooperation will ensure that the quest for power does not overshadow the need for social harmony and collective progress. In the spirit of fostering harmony, encourage open and inclusive dialogue among all stakeholders to address conflicts and misunderstandings. Picture a grand roundtable discussion where diverse voices echo with passion and clarity, facilitated by skilled mediators who navigate the turbulent waters of discourse. This approach not only resolves issues, but also strengthens the bonds of understanding and cooperation, much like the historic peace talks that have shaped our world. Imagine a network of interconnected channels, each pulsating with clear and concise messages, ensuring that every word is understood and every intention is transparent. By utilizing various communication platforms, the risk of misinterpretation and conflict diminishes, paving the way for harmonious interactions. This method recalls the intricate communication systems of ancient empires, where clarity was key to maintaining order and unity. Develop and implement policies that are not only fair and equitable, but also resonate with the needs and rights of all social groups. Envision a just society where policies are regularly assessed for their impact, ensuring they do not inadvertently reinforce existing inequalities. This commitment to fairness mirrors the progressive reforms of enlightened leaders who championed equality and justice. Educate and train leaders and the public in cultural competence, nurturing a landscape where diversity is celebrated and respect is paramount. Picture a vibrant tapestry of cultures, each thread contributing to the rich fabric of society. This initiative mitigates prejudice and fosters social cohesion, echoing the inclusive philosophies of visionary thinkers throughout history. Support the formation of coalitions and alliances that are inclusive and representative of diverse interests. Imagine a mosaic of voices, each distinct yet harmoniously aligned, contributing to the decision-making processes. This strategy ensures that all perspectives are considered, drawing strength from the collective wisdom and resilience of the community. Forecast for Jordan. Jordan, Mars in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces, August 22nd to 27th, 2024. Aspect description. This astrological opposition between Mars in Virgo and Neptune in Pisces heralds a period fraught with confusion, deceit, and potential ideological or religious conflicts. The interplay between these celestial bodies suggests a clash between practical, detail-oriented energy and elusive, dreamlike influences. Tensions and conflicts related to ideological or religious matters may surface, challenging social cohesion and unity. In these times of confusion and deceit, social groups and aggregates in Jordan may experience internal strife. Strong leadership and clear communication channels are essential to maintain group cohesion. Leaders must act decisively, guiding their communities through murky waters with transparency and integrity. Ideological and religious conflicts can strain the normative bonds within society. However, rituals and shared practices that emphasize common values over divisive ideologies can be powerful, unifying forces. These rituals should focus on what brings people together, rather than what sets them apart. During this astrological period, different cultural and religious groups in Jordan may need to renegotiate their internal cultures. Promoting dialogues that focus on shared values and mutual respect can help bridge differences and foster a more inclusive community. The misuse or misunderstanding of religious symbols can escalate conflicts. It is crucial to ensure that symbols are interpreted in ways that promote unity and understanding rather than division and discord. Utilizing multiple communication channels, such as media, community meetings, and social platforms, can help spread clear and accurate information, reducing the impact of deceit. Transparent communication is key to maintaining trust and clarity. Establishing rules for respectful conversation and encouraging civil inattention, the practice of ignoring minor breaches of social norms, can help mitigate the escalation of conflicts. These practices foster a culture of respect and understanding, even amidst disagreement. Ideological conflicts may reinforce negative stereotypes. Public campaigns and educational programs that promote positive social esteem and challenge harmful stereotypes are vital in counteracting this tendency. Mars in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces, August 22, 2024. Social class can influence how individuals perceive and react to ideological conflicts. Policies that promote social mobility and enhance self-esteem can foster resilience and reduce the impact of social divisions. In periods of confusion, establishing new social norms that emphasize cooperation, mutual respect, and collective well-being is crucial. These norms can guide behavior and promote a sense of unity and shared purpose. The astrological period from August 22 to 27, 2024 presents significant challenges for Jordan, with Mars in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces. Navigating this period requires strong leadership, clear communication, and a focus on shared values and unity. By fostering dialogue, respecting symbols, and promoting positive social attitudes, Jordan can emerge from this period of confusion and deceit with strengthened social bonds and renewed resilience. In the midst of ideological conflicts, acts of kindness and reciprocity can be powerful catalysts for rebuilding trust and cooperation within communities. Imagine the simple yet profound gesture of a neighbor helping another in times of need, the warmth of shared smiles and heartfelt thanks, weaving a tapestry of renewed faith in humanity. Encouraging such acts of goodwill nurtures a spirit of unity, reminding us that our bonds are strengthened when we give and receive in equal measure. Transparency and clear communication are the keystones in the delicate dance of de-escalating conflicts. Picture a community meeting where voices are heard, emotions are validated, and misunderstandings are laid bare under the light of honest dialogue. Efforts focused on emotional identification, truly seeing and feeling the other's perspective, and log rolling, where mutually beneficial exchanges are negotiated, can turn potential discord into harmonious resolutions. Recognizing the role of environmental factors, such as misinformation, in fueling aggression is crucial for crafting effective responses. Visualize a community inundated with false narratives, the tension rising like a storm. By addressing these external influences and promoting truth, we can quell the tempest, bringing clarity and peace to troubled minds. Mars in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces. Access to accurate information is a powerful antidote to deceit. Imagine community leaders equipped with expert knowledge and reliable data, standing as beacons of truth in a sea of confusion. Empowering these leaders with the tools they need ensures that the community navigates through the fog of misinformation with confidence and clarity. Promoting rational choice and constructive power strategies can yield positive outcomes in conflict resolution. Envision a scenario where individuals, guided by reason and empathy, engage in dialogues that prioritize collective well-being over personal gain. Such approaches foster an environment where power is wielded responsibly and constructively, paving the way for lasting peace. Social movements promoting peace and understanding play a crucial role in mitigating conflicts. Picture a vibrant parade of people marching together, their banners and chants echoing the shared goals and values that unite them. Such collective actions, driven by a common vision of harmony, can bridge divides and foster a spirit of solidarity. Harmonizing Jordan and its neighboring regions, a blueprint for peace and unity. The intricate tapestry of Jordan and its neighboring regions, with their rich mosaic of religious and ideological groups, presents both a challenge and an opportunity for fostering harmony. Historical threads woven through the land tell tales of diverse cultures and beliefs coexisting and clashing, shaping the current landscape of relations. Envision a community where dialogue flows freely, unimpeded by the shadows of misinformation. Establishing community dialogue platforms can serve as the bedrock for such transparency. Picture lively town hall meetings where voices from all walks of life converge to share their truths and aspirations. Media campaigns like vibrant murals of information can spread accurate narratives, dispelling the fog of deceit. Training community leaders in conflict resolution and transparent communication equips them with the skills to navigate the complexities of their roles, ensuring clarity and trust. Imagine the serene beauty of interfaith events and discussions, where the gentle hum of prayer and the spirited exchange of ideas create a symphony of understanding. Organizing these events fosters a sacred space for empathy and mutual respect to flourish. Cultural exchange programs, like colorful threads woven into the fabric of society, build bridges between disparate groups. Through shared experiences and stories, people find common ground, strengthening the bonds of human connection. Community building activities that emphasize common values can transform the social landscape. Picture neighborhood gatherings filled with laughter and shared meals where the essence of unity is celebrated. Supporting local initiatives that encourage cooperation and mutual support adds layers of resilience to the community. These initiatives act as the mortar that fortifies the communal structure, ensuring it stands strong against the winds of discord. Addressing socioeconomic inequalities is akin to leveling the playing field, allowing every individual the opportunity to thrive. Imagine policies that promote social mobility and equal opportunities, like ladders that lift people from the depths of poverty to the heights of prosperity. Providing support for marginalized communities reduces the impact of conflicts, ensuring that every voice is heard and valued. This support acts as a safety net, catching those who might otherwise fall through the cracks of society. Grassroots movements advocating for peace and understanding are the beating heart of societal transformation. Picture rallies and marches, vibrant with the colors of hope and determination, as communities come together to champion peace. Providing resources and platforms for peace-building initiatives ensures these movements have the strength and reach to affect change. These platforms serve as stages where the narratives of peace are performed and echoed, inspiring others to join the cause. In the quest to harmonize Jordan and its neighboring regions, rich descriptive strategies and historical references weave a captivating narrative. Promoting transparency, encouraging dialogues, strengthening bonds, addressing inequalities, and supporting peace movements form the pillars of a resilient and united community. Through these efforts, the intricate mosaic of cultures and beliefs can coexist in harmony, creating a tapestry of peace that is both enduring and beautiful. Saudi Arabia and the planets. Saudi Arabia under Venus retrograde in Leo, navigating August 2024. Influence. In August 2024, Venus retrograde in Leo casts a reflective light on Saudi Arabia, influencing values, relationships, and alliances. This period, particularly around August 12 to 18, when Venus squares Uranus, is ripe for diplomatic tensions and reassessments. Picture the intricate dance of nations, where each step and misstep could alter the rhythm of international relations. Saudi Arabia stands at the heart of this celestial influence, its relationships with other countries poised for reevaluation. The need for flexibility and adaptability in navigating these unexpected changes is paramount. Planetary influence. Venus retrograde invites a period of introspection and reassessment within groups and alliances. Visualize a grand council where leaders gather to rethink and renegotiate their bonds, ensuring that their connections remain strong amidst the cosmic turbulence. Promote open dialogues and flexible negotiations within and between groups to maintain cohesion. Imagine roundtable discussions where voices are heard and differences are bridged, fostering a sense of unity and understanding that withstands celestial shifts. Venus retrograde calls for a revaluation of expressive, instrumental, and normative bonds. These ties, whether emotional, functional, or value-based, are scrutinized under the retrograde's influence. Reinforce normative bonds through shared values and reestablish trust through transparent communication. Picture community leaders rallying their people around common ideals, using clear and honest dialogue to rebuild and strengthen the fabric of their society. Venus retrograde challenges shared meanings and symbols within diplomatic communications, creating potential for misinterpretation and discord. Use clear and consistent symbols and definitions to facilitate understanding and prevent miscommunication. Imagine diplomats carefully crafting their messages, ensuring that every word and gesture conveys the intended meaning, bridging gaps and fostering harmony. Venus retrograde can highlight differences in communication styles, bringing cultural nuances to the forefront. Emphasize cultural competence and sensitivity in communication to bridge gaps and foster mutual understanding. Picture cultural ambassadors and educators working tirelessly to promote empathy and respect, ensuring that diverse voices are not just heard, but understood. Venus retrograde might bring stereotypes and prejudices to the forefront, challenging social identities and attitudes. Address stereotypes and promote social esteem through inclusive practices and education. Imagine campaigns and educational programs that celebrate diversity, dismantle prejudice, and build a more inclusive society where every individual feels valued and respected. As Venus retrograde in Leo casts its influence over Saudi Arabia in August 2024, the nation faces a period of reassessment and potential conflict. Through open dialogues, reinforced bonds, clear communication, cultural sensitivity, and inclusive practices, Saudi Arabia can navigate these celestial challenges. By embracing these strategies, the nation can turn a time of introspection into an opportunity for growth, unity, and strengthened alliances. Celestial forecast for Egypt. Egypt under Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, navigating August 2024's transformative energies. Planetary influence. As Pluto retrogrades through Capricorn in August 2024, Egypt's socio-political environment is set to undergo profound introspection and potential upheaval. Picture the ancient land, its towering pyramids standing as silent witnesses to the cycles of power and transformation that have shaped its history. Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto embodies the forces of power, governance, and deep structural transformation. In Capricorn, these themes resonate with a particular emphasis on authority and societal frameworks. Imagine the weight of centuries-old stones being shifted and realigned, symbolizing the tectonic shifts within Egypt's governance and societal structures. Retrograde motion. Pluto's retrograde intensifies this internal reflection on power dynamics, bringing hidden issues to the surface like artifacts unearthed from the sands of time. This period is akin to an archaeologist meticulously uncovering long-buried truths about power and governance. Significant date, August 19. On this day, Venus squares Pluto, highlighting intense emotional and power-related conflicts. Visualize a tempestuous storm where the forces of attraction and power clash, creating a charged atmosphere ripe for transformation and revelation. This cosmic alignment can lead to the formation of groups with a shared interest in governance and power reform. Picture a diverse assembly of voices, gathering in the bustling marketplaces and serene courtyards of Cairo, united by a common vision for Egypt's future. This period might see a renegotiation of group cultures within political entities and social movements. Envision leaders and activists engaging in spirited debates and collaborative efforts, reshaping their internal dynamics to reflect evolving societal values. Different political and social groups may need to renegotiate their internal cultures to align with broader societal changes. Picture a mosaic where each piece represents a distinct group, gradually being repositioned to form a cohesive and harmonious whole. The power struggles of this period might lead to the formation of coalitions aiming to influence governance positively. Imagine a trio of influential leaders, each representing different facets of society, coming together to forge a path towards equitable and effective governance. As Pluto retrograde in Capricorn casts its transformative shadow over Egypt in August 2024, the nation's socio-political landscape is poised for significant introspection and change. Through the formation of reform-focused groups, the renegotiation of internal cultures, and the forging of powerful coalitions, Egypt can navigate this period with resilience and foresight. These efforts, grounded in a rich historical context and driven by a sense of urgency and purpose, promise to steer the nation towards a future where governance and societal structures are aligned with the collective aspirations of its people. Strategies for resolving internal power dynamics in Egypt under Pluto retrograde. Imagine bustling forums where voices from all walks of life converge to address internal power dynamics within groups. Picture the exchange of ideas, the candid discussions, and the forging of new understandings as the foundation of a more transparent and cohesive society. Visualize workshops where diverse factions come together, their differences set aside in pursuit of common goals. These sessions become crucibles of unity, where shared aspirations are crystallized into actionable plans, fostering a spirit of cooperation and collective strength. Under the influence of Pluto retrograde, symbols of power and governance come to the forefront, demanding reinterpretation. Picture the ancient symbols of Egypt, pharaohs, pyramids, and the Nile, redefined to reflect contemporary values and aspirations, bridging the past with the present. Internal communication within power structures may need reform to prevent conflicts. Imagine a complex network of messages and signals, streamlined and clarified to ensure that intentions and actions are perfectly aligned, reducing the potential for misunderstanding and discord. Communication around tasks and status within political entities might become a source of conflict. Clear and structured communication is essential. Envision a well-orchestrated symphony, where each member knows their part and their role, contributing to a harmonious and efficient governance process. A strategy that emphasizes transparency and accountability can transform the landscape. Imagine leaders openly sharing information, their actions and decisions laid bare for all to see, fostering trust and integrity within the governance structure. Egypt under Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Symbols and rituals that promote unity and shared purpose can act as powerful unifiers. Picture national ceremonies and communal gatherings where these symbols are celebrated, reinforcing a collective identity and purpose. Internal power struggles might reveal underlying prejudices and social attitudes that need addressing. Imagine campaigns and educational programs designed to elevate social esteem and dismantle prejudices, creating a more inclusive and equitable society. Conflicts may arise from different attributions regarding the causes of governance issues. Picture leaders acknowledging and addressing these diverse perspectives, fostering a more nuanced and comprehensive understanding of governance challenges. Programs to raise awareness about prejudice and promote social esteem can have transformative effects. Imagine a society where awareness and understanding flourish, reducing conflict and fostering a culture of mutual respect and appreciation. Leaders who acknowledge and address different causal attributions regarding governance issues can pave the way for more effective and inclusive policies. Picture a leadership that is responsive and reflective, always attuned to the diverse needs and perspectives of its people. During Pluto's retrograde, new norms around governance and power structures are likely to emerge. Picture the intricate dance of power, where each step reshapes the political landscape, forging fresh pathways for leadership and influence. This period may also see struggles between conformist and individualistic approaches to power. Envision the tension between the collective will and the maverick spirit, each vying for prominence in the corridors of power. Facilitate dialogues that balance conformity with individuality, ensuring all voices are heard. Imagine round-table discussions where every participant, from the most traditional to the most innovative, has a platform to share their vision. Promote cooperative tasks that require collaboration among diverse groups, fostering a spirit of unity and mutual respect. The retrograde period might test trust within governance structures, demanding a reaffirmation of cultural norms. Visualize a society where trust is the cornerstone, built through fair and consistent reward systems. Strengthen trust through consistent and fair reward systems. Reaffirm and possibly redefine cultural norms to align with current governance needs, creating a framework where trust and integrity thrive. Pluto retrograde can escalate conflicts unless carefully managed. Picture a smoldering volcano, its potential for eruption mitigated by careful monitoring and intervention. Implement conflict resolution strategies that address root causes and encourage peaceful dialogue. Use emotional intelligence training to manage and de-escalate conflicts effectively, equipping leaders with the skills to navigate turbulent times with grace. Internal power struggles might revolve around access to informational and personal resources. Imagine a vast library of knowledge, where equitable access ensures that all can partake in the wisdom within. Ensure equitable access to informational resources within governance structures. Develop personal resources through leadership training and empowerment programs, fostering a culture of informed and capable leadership. Power struggles may expose or exacerbate existing inequalities. Picture the hidden cracks in society's foundation, revealed and ready to be mended. Conduct audits to identify and address institutional discrimination. Implement affirmative action policies to ensure fair treatment for all, laying the groundwork for a more equitable society. Power dynamics may lead to the stigmatization of certain groups. Envision the societal scars left by these struggles and the healing that comes with inclusive policies. Develop policies to reduce stigma and promote inclusivity. Educate the public on the negative effects of stigmatization, fostering a culture of empathy and understanding. The retrograde period may spark collective action due to governance dissatisfaction. Picture the groundswell of voices rising in unison, demanding change and accountability. Support collective action through democratic processes. Engage in dialogues to address the discontent constructively, channeling the populace's energy into productive and positive outcomes. Under the transformative influence of Pluto retrograde, these strategies offer a pathway to navigating the complex power dynamics within governance structures. The unseen forces of Uranus in Taurus, aggression and conflict. In the intricate dance of the cosmos, Uranus in Taurus emerges as a harbinger of sudden changes and unexpected disruptions, casting its influence over resources and territorial domains. This celestial phenomenon, poised to influence France and Italy from August 1 to 10, 2024, underscores the perennial interplay between innovation and conflict. Uranus in Taurus, a planetary aspect steeped in historical significance, brings to mind periods of upheaval and transformation. Its presence in the skies evokes memories of past societal shifts, reminding us of the resilience required to navigate such turbulent times. The sudden changes ushered in by this aspect resonate with sociological concepts of conflict, where resource allocation and territorial disputes come to the forefront. This era demands not only innovative solutions, but also adaptive strategies to mitigate potential conflicts. France, fostering resilience through innovation. In France, the echoes of Uranus and Taurus call for robust contingency plans to address economic disruptions and resource conflicts. The rich tapestry of French history, marked by resilience and ingenuity, provides a fertile ground for developing adaptive policies. By fostering a culture of innovation, France can navigate the uncertainties of this astrological influence, turning potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and cohesion. Italy, resolving territorial disputes with cooperative management. Italy, with its storied past of territorial complexities, stands at a crossroads. The influence of Uranus in Taurus necessitates the implementation of conflict resolution mechanisms that delve into the root causes of territorial disputes. Italy's strategy must promote cooperative resource management, drawing from its historical experiences of negotiation and diplomacy. By addressing these foundational issues, Italy can transform potential conflicts into collaborative efforts, reinforcing its social fabric. Astrological influence. The period from August 1 to 10, 2024 is marked by Uranus in Taurus, a time known for unexpected changes, technological innovations, and financial upheavals. These cosmic shifts demand a heightened level of adaptability and openness to new strategies. Large social aggregates and established relationships will face sudden changes, challenging their cohesion. This period will test the resilience of social bonds, requiring rapid adaptation to maintain stability. Technological advancements, a hallmark of Uranus in Taurus, will create new bonds through shared use of innovations. These instrumental bonds will emerge as coping mechanisms during financial upheavals, reshaping the components of group culture. As new tools and methods are introduced, groups will need to negotiate their integration, impacting internal cultural dynamics. Uranus in Taurus, with its blend of historical resonance and contemporary significance, brings forth a period of potential conflict and remarkable transformation. By drawing from their rich histories and sociological insights, France and Italy can navigate this astrological influence with resilience and innovation. The sudden changes and technological advancements will not only challenge existing social structures, but also offer new opportunities for growth and cohesion. As the celestial dance unfolds, the lessons of the past will guide us through the uncertainties of the present, weaving a narrative of adaptation and resilience in the face of cosmic forces. The introduction of innovative channels enhances our multi-channel communication capabilities, reminiscent of the revolutionary impact of the printing press or the telephone. These new avenues of interaction offer a richness and immediacy that reshape the fabric of our social connections. The adaptability to emerging technologies varies across different demographic groups, unveiling a tapestry of race and class differences in communication access and proficiency. This phenomenon echoes historical patterns, where access to new technologies often mirrored societal inequalities, from the spread of electricity to the digital divide of the internet age. Sudden technological changes can alter social attitudes, particularly toward technology and financial security. This dynamic shift mirrors the societal reactions to the Industrial Revolution, where newfound technologies reshaped attitudes towards labor and economic stability. The adoption of new technologies can reinforce or challenge stereotypes, particularly generational differences in technology use. As with the past transitions from radio to television and then to the internet, These shifts often highlight the varying levels of comfort and proficiency among different age groups. Emerging technologies facilitate cooperation, yet they also demand adjustments to established norms and workflows. This mirrors historical precedents where technological advancements, like the assembly line or the introduction of personal computers, required significant shifts in how cooperative tasks were managed. The onset of sudden changes necessitates the formation of new norms to guide behavior and interaction, akin to the societal adaptations during the advent of social media platforms. These new norms help navigate the uncharted territories brought about by technological innovations. Technological innovations often benefit urban areas first, accentuating disparities and highlighting the need for support in rural adaptation. This pattern resonates with historical examples, such as the initial urban concentration of telephone lines or internet broadband, underscoring the ongoing necessity to bridge these gaps. Trust and shared values become crucial in leveraging new technologies and coping with financial upheavals. The concept of social exchange theory, which emphasizes the role of trust and reciprocity in social interactions, remains pertinent as we navigate these technological transitions. Mutual aid and cooperation emerge as essential strategies in navigating the changes brought about by technological advancements. This principle, rooted in the norm of reciprocity, underscores the enduring importance of collaborative efforts in times of rapid change. Throughout history, technological innovations have often reflected and reinforced societal inequalities. The introduction of the printing press, the telegraph, and the internet each brought profound changes, yet their benefits were not uniformly distributed. Today, as we stand on the cusp of further technological transformation, we must be vigilant to ensure these advancements do not perpetuate existing disparities. As technology evolves, so too does our definition of deviant behavior. Rapid changes, particularly in technology use and financial practices, can shift societal norms. What was once considered unconventional or inappropriate may quickly become the new standard, altering the landscape of social acceptability. Global impact, a tale of two worlds. Developed countries embracing rapid adoption. In developed nations, robust economic stability and advanced technological infrastructure facilitate the swift adoption of new technologies. These regions, with their historical precedents of embracing innovation, are poised to reap significant benefits, enhancing efficiency and connectivity. Developing countries overcoming adaptation challenges. Conversely, developing countries may struggle with limited resources, facing significant challenges in adapting to technological changes. The disparity in technological adoption risks exacerbating existing inequalities, underscoring the need for targeted strategies to support these regions. Encouraging flexibility and a willingness to learn new skills and adopt new tools is paramount. Historical figures like Benjamin Franklin, who embraced innovation with an open mind, serve as reminders of the importance of adaptability in the face of change. Identifying and utilizing new technological advancements to improve efficiency and connectivity is crucial. The Industrial Revolution, with its transformative impact on production and communication, illustrates the potential benefits of leveraging technological change. Ensuring that technological innovations and financial strategies are accessible to all demographic groups is essential to avoid widening inequalities. The civil rights movements of the past century highlight the importance of equitable access to resources and opportunities. Using new communication channels to improve information dissemination and connectivity, particularly in crisis situations, is vital. The evolution of media, from newspapers to digital platforms, demonstrates the power of multi-channel communication in fostering informed and connected societies. Providing resources and support to help rural and underserved communities adapt to technological and financial changes is imperative. Historical initiatives like the Rural Electrification Administration illustrate the impact of targeted support in bridging gaps. Strengthening social bonds through cooperative efforts and shared goals is essential. The collaborative spirit that propelled space exploration and scientific breakthroughs serves as a testament to the power of trust and cooperation. France and the United Kingdom and the planets. Navigating the retrograde of Venus in Leo. In the rich tapestry of the cosmos, the retrograde of Venus in Leo emerges as a poignant chapter, urging us to reevaluate and rediscover the essence of our social bonds and relationships. This celestial event casts its influence over the cultural landscapes of France and the United Kingdom, heralding a period of introspection and renewal. Venus retrograde in Leo, steeped in historical and mythological significance, draws parallels to epochs of reflection and transformation. This planetary aspect compels groups to renegotiate their internal cultures, blending diverse traditions and reassessing the very sources of their cohesion. It is a time reminiscent of historical moments when societies were forced to confront and adapt to changing dynamics, such as the cultural Renaissance periods that reshaped the identities of entire civilizations. France fostering dialogue and cultural exchange. In the heart of France, a nation renowned for its rich cultural heritage and diplomatic finesse, Venus retrograde in Leo calls for a renewed focus on open dialogues within diplomatic circles. By addressing any misalignments in values and priorities, France can navigate this period with grace and insight. Implementing cultural exchange programs will further foster understanding and integration, drawing inspiration from historical initiatives like the exchange of artistic and intellectual ideas during the Enlightenment. These efforts will weave a stronger, more cohesive social fabric, reflecting the resilient spirit of the French people. United Kingdom embracing diversity and inclusivity. Across the Channel, the United Kingdom stands at the crossroads of its diverse cultural tapestry. Venus retrograde in Leo encourages the adoption of inclusive policies that honor and integrate the varied cultural backgrounds within the nation. By promoting social cohesion and mutual respect, the UK can draw upon its storied history of resilience and adaptability. The multicultural evolution of cities like London, where the blending of traditions has long been a source of strength, serves as a testament to the enduring power of inclusivity. Encouraging open dialogues in France. In France, the emphasis should be on fostering open and transparent dialogues within diplomatic and social groups. By creating spaces for honest conversations about values and priorities, the country can navigate this retrograde period with clarity and purpose. Cultural exchange programs, akin to the historical salons of the 18th century, will serve as vital platforms for mutual understanding and integration. Promoting inclusive policies in the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom should focus on crafting and implementing policies that embrace and celebrate its diverse cultural landscape. By promoting inclusivity and social cohesion, the UK can ensure that all voices are heard and respected, reinforcing the bonds that unite its people. This approach echoes the spirit of the British Commonwealth, where diversity has long been a cornerstone of its collective identity. The retrograde of Venus in Leo invites us to reflect on and redefine our social relationships and group dynamics. By drawing from historical contexts and embracing inclusive strategies, France and the United Kingdom can navigate this period with resilience and grace. As we reevaluate our bonds and reassess our sources of cohesion, the lessons of the past will guide us, enriching our present experiences and shaping a future marked by understanding and unity. Italy and Germany and the planets. Communication, Mercury in Sagittarius and the quest for clarity. In the celestial theater, Mercury in Sagittarius takes center stage, illuminating the skies with its call for broad, open, and honest communication. This planetary aspect, with its far-reaching influence, beckons us to embrace multi-channel communication, ensuring that messages resonate across diverse groups. The regions of Italy and Germany, with their rich histories and cultural tapestries, stand poised to harness this cosmic energy, forging paths of transparency and mutual understanding. Mercury in Sagittarius, a messenger of expansive thought and unfiltered truth, draws parallels to eras of intellectual enlightenment and exploration. This planetary aspect evokes the spirit of historical figures like Cicero and Goethe, whose eloquence and clarity shaped their societies. In the context of modern communication, this influence underscores the necessity for channels that bridge gaps and foster comprehensive understanding. Italy, crafting comprehensive communication strategies. In Italy, a land where history and culture intertwine in a vibrant mosaic, Mercury in Sagittarius heralds a new era of communication. The Italian government, inspired by the clarity of Roman orators, must develop comprehensive strategies that leverage various media channels. This approach ensures that every segment of the population, from the bustling urban centers to the serene rural landscapes, receives clear and transparent messages. Drawing from historical precedents, like the unification efforts of the Risorgimento, Italy can navigate this period with a commitment to clarity and inclusivity. Germany, embracing multilingual communication platforms. Germany, with its diverse and dynamic population, stands at the forefront of embracing multilingual communication. Mercury in Sagittarius highlights the importance of catering to this diversity, promoting platforms that facilitate mutual understanding. By fostering multilingual communication, Germany can reduce conflicts arising from miscommunication, echoing the inclusive spirit of its Hanseatic League days. This strategy not only enhances social cohesion, but also reaffirms Germany's commitment to unity and diversity. Strategy for resolution, navigating the cosmic influence. Italy's comprehensive communication approach. Italy must develop and implement communication strategies that utilize a plethora of media channels. This approach ensures that government communications are transparent and clear, reaching all demographics effectively. By fostering an environment where information flows freely and openly, Italy can enhance public trust and societal cohesion. Germany's multilingual platforms for unity. In Germany, the focus should be on promoting multilingual communication platforms that cater to its diverse population. This strategy will enhance mutual understanding and significantly reduce conflicts stemming from miscommunication. By embracing linguistic diversity, Germany can strengthen its social fabric and promote a culture of inclusivity and respect. Mercury in Sagittarius calls for a renaissance in communication, urging us to adopt broad, open, and honest channels of interaction. Italy and Germany, drawing from their rich historical contexts, are well positioned to heed this cosmic call. Through comprehensive strategies and multilingual platforms, these nations can navigate the complexities of modern communication with clarity and purpose. As we embrace this celestial guidance, the lessons of the past illuminate our path forward, fostering a future where understanding and unity prevail. The United States and the planets. Under the ethereal glow of Neptune in Pisces, the perception of social identities and attitudes undergoes a profound transformation. This planetary aspect casts a sensitive and introspective light on issues of prejudice and stereotypes, urging us to address and redefine our social attitudes towards ethnic identities and physical characteristics. The United States, with its rich tapestry of cultures and histories, stands as a focal point for this celestial influence, calling for a renewed commitment to empathy and inclusivity. Neptune in Pisces, a harbinger of dreams and deep emotional currents, evokes a historical resonance with periods of social awakening and transformation. This planetary alignment reminds us of the social revolutions that have reshaped societies, from the civil rights movement to the cultural renaissance of the Harlem Renaissance. By drawing on these historical moments, we can better understand the imperative to address and transform societal attitudes in our contemporary world. The United States, embracing diversity and inclusivity. In the United States, a nation built on the ideals of liberty and diversity, Neptune in Pisces calls for a critical examination of social identities and attitudes. The sensitivity brought by this aspect highlights the urgent need to deconstruct stereotypes and combat prejudice. Inspired by the legacies of figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Maya Angelou, the U.S. must implement educational programs that foster empathy and understanding, creating a foundation for a more inclusive society. Strategy for resolution, charting a course for empathy and understanding, educational programs to deconstruct stereotypes. The United States must prioritize educational initiatives that address and deconstruct stereotypes. These programs should be designed to cultivate empathy, promote understanding, and celebrate the rich diversity that defines the nation. By integrating lessons from history and contemporary experiences, these educational efforts can transform social attitudes and create a more inclusive and empathetic society. Celebrating diversity in social spheres. Beyond education, it is essential to support initiatives that celebrate diversity and inclusivity in various social spheres. From community events that honor different cultural traditions to media campaigns that showcase diverse voices and stories, these initiatives can reinforce the value of inclusivity. Drawing inspiration from historical celebrations of diversity, such as the multicultural festivities of Ellis Island's peak immigration years, these efforts can strengthen social cohesion and mutual respect. Neptune in Pisces invites us to embark on a journey of introspection and transformation, urging us to redefine our social identities and attitudes. In the United States, this celestial influence calls for a renewed commitment to empathy, understanding, and inclusivity. By implementing educational programs and supporting initiatives that celebrate diversity, the nation can navigate this period with a sense of purpose and unity. As we heed the lessons of the past and embrace the potential of the present, we can forge a future where every individual is valued and respected, creating a society that truly reflects the ideals of liberty and diversity. Germany and the planets. The precision of Mars in Virgo. Under the meticulous influence of Mars in Virgo, the realms of performance, conformity, and cooperation come into sharp focus. This planetary aspect, renowned for its emphasis on detailed work, precision, and practical approaches, guides us toward a renewed appreciation for competence and effective teamwork. Germany, with its storied history of engineering excellence and methodical precision, stands as a testament to these cosmic principles, ready to harness their power for collective progress. Mars in Virgo, a celestial embodiment of meticulous effort and practical efficiency, evokes historical parallels with epochs of technological and industrial advancement. This planetary influence recalls the spirit of the Renaissance artisans and the Industrial Revolution, where attention to detail and precision craftsmanship laid the foundations for modern society. In the context of social interaction, Mars in Virgo underscores the importance of structured cooperation and the pursuit of excellence. In Germany, a nation celebrated for its engineering marvels and systematic approach to problem solving, Mars in Virgo illuminates a path toward enhanced performance and cooperation. The German ethos of Ordnung muss sein, there must be order, resonates deeply with this planetary influence, encouraging a culture where detailed planning and execution are paramount. Inspired by the legacies of pioneers like Johannes Gutenberg and Werner von Siemens, Germany can lead by example in fostering environments where precision and teamwork flourish. Germany must champion collaborative projects that require meticulous planning and execution. By fostering an environment where individuals come together to tackle complex tasks with precision, the nation can harness the full potential of Mars in Virgo. Historical initiatives such as the Bauhaus movement, which integrated art, craft, and technology, provide a blueprint for successful collaborative endeavors. To enhance performance and cooperation, Germany should promote a culture of constructive feedback and continuous improvement. This approach aligns with the principles of Mars in Virgo, emphasizing the value of iterative progress and refinement. By drawing on historical practices like the apprenticeship system, where mastery is achieved through ongoing learning and feedback, Germany can cultivate a workforce dedicated to excellence. Switzerland and the Netherlands facing the planets. The stability of Jupiter in Taurus. Under the benevolent gaze of Jupiter in Taurus, the principles of stability, trust, and shared values come to the forefront of our social interactions. This planetary aspect, with its grounding energy, emphasizes the importance of reward exchanges rooted in the just world hypothesis and the norm of reciprocity. Switzerland and the Netherlands, both renowned for their social stability and progressive policies, stand as beacons of these cosmic ideals, ready to embody the virtues of fairness and mutual support. Jupiter in Taurus, a symbol of growth and abundance grounded in practicality, evokes historical periods of economic stability and social cohesion. This planetary influence draws parallels to eras such as the Golden Age of the Dutch Republic and Switzerland's long-standing tradition of direct democracy and communal support. By looking to these historical contexts, we gain insight into the enduring importance of stability and trust in fostering a just society. Switzerland, embracing reciprocity and trust. In Switzerland, a nation characterized by its robust community support systems and equitable resource distribution, Jupiter in Taurus illuminates a path towards strengthening these foundations. The Swiss ethos of mutual aid and trust, reminiscent of the ancient practice of the Alpine herding societies, where resources and responsibilities were shared, can be further enhanced. By emphasizing reciprocity and trust, Switzerland can ensure the fair distribution of resources and rewards, creating a more cohesive and supportive community. Netherlands, fostering social security and economic fairness. The Netherlands, with its rich history of social progress and economic innovation, is well positioned to harness the influence of Jupiter in Taurus. This planetary aspect encourages the promotion of policies that enhance social security and fair economic opportunities. Drawing inspiration from the Dutch Golden Age, when trade and economic fairness were paramount, the Netherlands can reduce inequality and foster a sense of shared responsibility. By championing policies that ensure everyone has access to opportunities and resources, the Netherlands can build a more just and equitable society. Strengthening community support in Switzerland. Switzerland should focus on reinforcing community support systems that emphasize reciprocity and trust. By ensuring that resources and rewards are distributed fairly, the nation can build on its historical legacy of communal support and direct democracy. This approach will foster a stronger sense of community cohesion and mutual responsibility, promoting social security in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, the emphasis should be on promoting policies that enhance social security and economic fairness. By reducing inequality and fostering shared responsibility, the Netherlands can create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This strategy aligns with the nation's historical commitment to social progress and economic innovation. Jupiter in Taurus guides us toward a future where stability, trust, and shared values are the cornerstones of our social interactions. Switzerland and the Netherlands, with their rich historical contexts and commitment to social fairness, are poised to lead by example. By strengthening community support systems and promoting policies that enhance social security, these nations can embody the virtues of Jupiter in Taurus, creating societies marked by fairness, As we navigate these celestial influences, the lessons of history remind us that the pursuit of stability and trust is a timeless endeavor, essential for building a just and equitable world. France and Italy facing the planets. Aggression and conflict, the unpredictable influence of Uranus in Taurus. Beneath the enigmatic influence of Uranus in Taurus the world stands on the brink of sudden changes and unforeseen disruptions. This planetary aspect, with its inherent volatility, thrusts us into a landscape where conflicts over resources and territorial issues become inevitable. The regions of France and Italy, rich with history and cultural complexity, are poised to face these challenges head-on, guided by the imperative for innovative solutions and adaptive strategies. Uranus in Taurus, a celestial force of upheaval and transformation, evokes memories of tumultuous epochs when societies were forced to adapt rapidly to changing circumstances. This planetary influence mirrors historical periods of conflict and resolution, from the seismic shifts of the French Revolution to the unification struggles of Italy. By drawing on these historical precedents, we can better understand the dynamics at play and the necessity for resilience and ingenuity in addressing contemporary challenges. France, fostering resilience through innovation. In France, a nation that has weathered countless storms of social and economic upheaval, the disruptive energy of Uranus in Taurus calls for the development of robust contingency plans. By anticipating economic disruptions and resource conflicts, France can foster resilience through a culture of innovation and adaptive policies. The spirit of the Enlightenment, with its emphasis on reason and progress, serves as an enduring inspiration, reminding us that adversity often catalyzes the greatest advancements. Italy, promoting cooperative resource management. Italy, a land of deep-rooted traditions and historical complexities, faces the task of addressing the root causes of territorial disputes under the influence of Uranus in Taurus. Implementing effective conflict resolution mechanisms and promoting cooperative resource management are essential strategies. Drawing from the legacy of Renaissance diplomacy, where negotiation and mutual benefit were paramount, Italy can navigate these turbulent times with a focus on collaboration and shared prosperity. Contingency planning in France. France must develop comprehensive contingency plans to anticipate and mitigate economic disruptions and resource conflicts. By fostering a culture of innovation and adaptability, the nation can strengthen its resilience. Historical examples, such as the rebuilding efforts post-World War II, illustrate the power of strategic planning and innovation in overcoming adversity. Conflict resolution in Italy. Italy should focus on implementing conflict resolution mechanisms that address the root causes of territorial disputes. Promoting cooperative resource management will be key to ensuring long-term stability. The principles of Renaissance diplomacy, emphasizing negotiation and mutual respect, provide a valuable framework for these efforts. Uranus in Taurus challenges us to confront sudden changes and disruptions with ingenuity and resilience. France and Italy, drawing from their rich historical contexts, are well positioned to navigate these challenges. By developing innovative strategies and promoting cooperative solutions, these nations can turn potential conflicts into opportunities for growth and unity. As we reflect on the lessons of history, the influence of Uranus in Taurus reminds us that adaptability and collaboration are crucial for building a stable and prosperous future. The United Kingdom and the United States face the planets. Transformations under Pluto in Capricorn. Under the formidable influence of Pluto in Capricorn, the very foundations of power structures are set to undergo profound transformations. This planetary aspect, a harbinger of deep and lasting change, urges us to reconsider the strategic use of resources and the balance of coercive and reward power. The United Kingdom and the United States, both steeped in rich histories of power dynamics and governance, stand at the threshold of this transformative era, poised to redefine their approaches to social power and governance. Pluto in Capricorn, with its relentless drive for transformation and renewal, evokes parallels to historical epochs marked by significant shifts in power. From the fall of ancient empires to the rise of modern democracies, this planetary influence underscores the cyclical nature of power and the necessity for strategic adaptation. By reflecting on these historical moments, we gain a deeper understanding of the current transformations and the imperative for rational and balanced power strategies. In the United Kingdom, A nation renowned for its storied history of monarchy and parliamentary evolution, Pluto in Capricorn highlights the need for transparent governance and accountability. This call to action echoes the Magna Carta's legacy, where the foundations of accountability and the rule of law were established. By ensuring that power is exercised fairly and responsibly, the UK can navigate this period of transformation with integrity and foresight. Across the Atlantic, the United States, a nation built on the principles of democracy and equality, faces the challenge of balancing power dynamics under Pluto in Capricorn's influence. Promoting policies that encourage participatory decision-making and empower marginalized groups is essential. Drawing inspiration from the civil rights movement and the New Deal era, the U.S. can implement strategies that ensure a more equitable distribution of power and resources. The United Kingdom must focus on enhancing transparent governance and accountability. By fostering an environment where power is exercised with fairness and responsibility, the nation can build on its historical legacy of legal and political reforms. This approach will ensure that principles of justice and transparency guide the transformations brought about by Pluto in Capricorn. The United States should prioritize policies that balance power dynamics and promote participatory decision-making. Empowering marginalized groups and encouraging inclusive governance will be key to navigating this transformative period. By drawing on historical precedents of social and political reforms, the U.S. can create a more just and equitable society. Pluto in Capricorn challenges us to rethink and transform our approaches to social power and governance. The United Kingdom and the United States, with their rich historical contexts and commitment to democratic principles, are well positioned to lead these transformations. By emphasizing transparent governance and balanced power dynamics, these nations can navigate the complexities of this planetary influence with integrity. As we look to the lessons of history, the influence of Pluto in Capricorn reminds us that true power lies in the ability to adapt, reform, and build a more equitable future. United States and Germany face the planets. The planetary aspect of Saturn in Aquarius. In the complex and ever-evolving landscape of human society, the pervasive shadows of inequality and discrimination cast long and troubling silhouettes. Racism and sexism, in particular, stand as enduring testaments to the deep-seated prejudices that continue to shape our world. Through the lens of astrology, the planetary aspect of Saturn in Aquarius emerges as a powerful force, urging us to confront and dismantle these systemic inequities. This celestial alignment beckons us towards profound structural reforms and innovative approaches to social justice. Saturn in Aquarius, with its unyielding drive for transformation and renewal, mirrors historical periods marked by significant shifts in power and social structures. From the fall of ancient regimes to the dawn of modern democracies, this planetary influence highlights the cyclical nature of societal change and the need for strategic adaptation. By reflecting on these historical epochs, we gain a richer understanding of our present challenges and the imperative for balanced and rational power strategies. In the United States, a nation deeply rooted in the ideals of democracy and equality, the call to address systemic racism and sexism is more urgent than ever. The strategy for resolution involves implementing comprehensive anti-discrimination laws and policies, targeting institutional reforms in education, employment, and law enforcement. By addressing the structural foundations that perpetuate inequality, the United States can pave the way for a more just and equitable society. Germany, with its own historical complexities and challenges, must also rise to the occasion. The strategy for resolution in this nation involves promoting diversity and inclusion initiatives within institutions. By ensuring equal opportunities and confronting ingrained biases, Germany can foster an environment where every individual has the chance to thrive. This approach not only acknowledges past injustices, but also seeks to build a future grounded in fairness and equality. United States, comprehensive anti-discrimination laws to navigate Saturn's transformative influence in Aquarius. By fostering an environment where power is exercised with fairness and responsibility, the nation can build on its historical legacy of social and political reforms. This approach will ensure that principles of justice and equity guide the transformations brought about by this planetary alignment. Germany should prioritize policies that promote diversity and inclusion within its institutions. Empowering marginalized groups and encouraging inclusive governance will be key to navigating this transformative period. By drawing on historical precedents of social and political reforms, Germany can create a more equitable and just society. The planetary aspect of Venus in Libra, Italy and Switzerland. In the intricate dance of social dynamics, the themes of deviance and stigmatization waltz to a complex rhythm. The planetary aspect of Venus in Libra shines a gentle yet persuasive light on these issues, urging us to seek fairness and balance in our definitions of deviance and our responses to stigmatization. This celestial influence calls for a compassionate approach to social issues and the integration of diverse perspectives, reminding us of the profound impact of empathy and understanding in shaping a just. Venus in Libra, with its intrinsic emphasis on harmony and equity, resonates with historical periods where justice and societal balance were paramount. This planetary aspect encourages us to reflect on the evolution of social norms and the ways in which societies have historically defined and responded to deviance. By drawing parallels to these epochs, we deepen our understanding of contemporary social challenges and the necessity of compassionate and balanced solutions. Italy, promoting restorative justice. In Italy, a nation with a rich tapestry of cultural and historical legacies, the approach to deviance and stigmatization can be transformed through the promotion of restorative justice practices. These practices focus on the rehabilitation and reintegration of individuals labeled as deviants, reducing stigma and fostering social harmony. By shifting the focus from punishment to healing, Italy can build a more inclusive society where every individual has the opportunity to contribute positively. Switzerland, addressing root causes. Switzerland, known for its commitment to neutrality and social welfare, can tackle the issues of deviance and stigmatization by addressing their root causes. Implementing policies that target poverty and lack of education will provide support and opportunities for marginalized groups, mitigating the factors that often lead to deviant behavior. This proactive approach not only addresses the symptoms, but also eradicates the underlying issues, promoting a healthier and more equitable society. Venus in Libra. Embracing compassionate solutions. Italy, restorative justice practices. To navigate the influence of Venus in Libra, Italy must emphasize restorative justice practices. By focusing on rehabilitation and reintegration, the nation can reduce stigma and promote social harmony. This approach aligns with Italy's historical legacy of cultural richness and community, ensuring that transformations are guided by principles of empathy and fairness. Switzerland, addressing root causes of deviance. Switzerland should prioritize policies that address the root causes of deviance, such as poverty and lack of education. Providing support and opportunities for marginalized groups will be key to navigating this transformative period. By drawing on its tradition of social welfare and neutrality, Switzerland can create a more just and supportive environment for all its citizens. The influence of Venus in Libra challenges us to redefine our approaches to deviance and stigmatization through the lens of fairness and compassion. Italy and Switzerland, with their distinct historical contexts and commitments to justice and welfare, are well positioned to lead these transformations. By promoting restorative justice and addressing root causes, these nations can navigate the complexities of this planetary influence with empathy and purpose. As we learn from history, Venus in Libra reminds us that true social harmony lies in our ability to understand, heal, and support one another in the pursuit of a just and balanced world. The planetary aspect of Jupiter squares the Sun. France and the United Kingdom. In the rich tableau of human history, the vibrant colors of collective action and social movements often burst forth against the backdrop of societal tensions. The planetary aspect of Jupiter square Sun illuminates this dynamic interplay, suggesting that friction and discontent can ignite the flames of mobilization. This celestial configuration underscores the crucial role of recognizing and defining social problems as catalysts for collective action, propelling societies toward transformation. Jupiter square Sun, with its inherent tension and potential for conflict, mirrors historical epochs marked by significant social upheavals and the birth of transformative movements. From the revolutionary fervor of the French Revolution to the suffragette marches in the early 20th century United Kingdom, this planetary influence highlights that by examining these historical milestones, we gain deeper insights into the origins of collective action and the vital importance of addressing social grievances. In France, a nation renowned for its revolutionary spirit and rich history of social change, the strategy for addressing collective action involves supporting grassroots movements. By providing platforms for marginalized voices to be heard and addressing underlying social issues through inclusive policies, France can harness the energy of its people to drive positive change. This approach not only acknowledges the importance of grassroots activism, but also ensures that the solutions are rooted in the lived experiences of those affected. The United Kingdom, with its storied legacy of democratic principles and civic engagement, faces the challenge of fostering a collaborative approach to social change. Encouraging civic participation and facilitating dialogue between the government and its citizens are essential strategies for navigating the tensions highlighted by Jupiter square Sun. By promoting a culture of open communication and shared responsibility, the UK can create a more cohesive and responsive society. Jupiter squares the Sun. Embracing collective empowerment. France, empowering marginalized voices. To navigate the transformative influence of Jupiter square Sun, France must focus on empowering grassroots movements and marginalized communities. By creating platforms for these voices to be heard and addressing social issues through inclusive policies, France can channel discontent into constructive action. This strategy builds on the nation's historical legacy of social activism and ensures that change is driven by those most affected by injustice. United Kingdom, fostering collaborative social change. The United Kingdom should prioritize policies that encourage civic participation and foster dialogue between the government and citizens. By promoting a collaborative approach to social change, the UK can harness the collective energy of its people to address social problems. Drawing on its democratic traditions, this strategy ensures that societal transformation is a shared endeavor, rooted in mutual respect and understanding. The influence of Jupiter square Sun challenges us to recognize the tensions that can lead to collective action and social movements. France and the United Kingdom, with their rich historical contexts and commitment to social change, are well positioned to lead these transformations. By supporting grassroots movements and fostering civic participation, these nations can navigate the complexities of this planetary influence with resilience and purpose. As we learn from history, the influence of Jupiter square Sun reminds us that true power lies in our ability to mobilize, collaborate, and build a more just and equitable future.